Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Apocalypse, and before I talk about this crazy setup, I need to mention that the automation for the mod usually brings in extra heroes if the scheme requires extra heroes automatically for me. So I wasn't really paying attention and didn't notice that the two extra heroes that were supposed to be in the setup last game just weren't there. And I should have noticed that while I was splitting the decks into 5 decks, but I didn't. Um, and I don't really want to redo the setup again, so I'm just not going to. I'm sorry. I'll try to pay more attention to that in the future. For example, this setup is going to add an extra villain group, and I'm going to make sure that that happens. If it doesn't, I'll shuffle it in manually. Let's just pretend that all of the cards for the Ancient One and White Tiger were just at the bottom of the 5 decks, and I got really unlucky and never drew them. So yeah, let's talk about today's game, battle number 2 of, who are you? Cable. Cable Zero Path battle number 2, Soldier of Countless Wars. The venture into Egypt was a failure. My attempt to kill a young apocalypse bore no fruit. But the next temporal presence I may be able to effect is in World War II. The Red Skull and Hydra have spread their influence across Europe, and only a few heroes and brave soldiers stand between them and victory. Something in this brief window of time dooms the future, and it's up to me to find out what. So today we're facing Red Skull. He always leads Hydra. Master Strike, each player KOs a hero from their hand. This is an unbelievably easy mastermind, so this shouldn't be too hard. And the scheme is to change the outcome of WW2, set up 7 twists, add an extra villain group. The Axis invades a new country. Oh, twist the Axis invades a new country. Put all villains and bystanders from the city on the bottom of the villain deck. The number of city spaces changes. Play 2 cards from the villain deck. If any villains escape this country, stack a twist next to the scheme as a conquered capital. Twist number 1 is Poland with 4 city spaces. Twist number 2 is France with 3 city spaces. Twist 3 is the USSR with 6 city spaces. Twist 4 is England with 3 city spaces. Twist 5 is the USA with 5 city spaces. Twist 6 is Australia with 2 city spaces. And Twist 7 is Switzerland with 1 city space. Evil wins when 3 capitals are conquered. This is an interesting scheme where you can get a chain of scheme twists, which is normally a bad thing, but in this case, getting a chain of scheme twists is a good thing because it means that things can't escape from the country, because you put all villains and bystanders on the bottom of the villain deck. So I've never played this scheme before, I'm pretty sure, and it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. We're also facing what is this? The heads of Hydra. I'll talk about that when I get to the special rules. And the Hydra bases, and the extra villain group for the scheme is the Masters of Evil, WW2. And we're playing as Cable, Captain America 1941, Angel Noir, Agent X13, and the Human Torch representing the original Human Torch, Jim Hammond. And then special rules for this setup. Combine the following cards to form a new villain group. Heads of Hydra. All 4 Arnim Zola Mastermind Tactics, and all 4 Baron Heinrich Zemo Mastermind Tactics. Whenever a Master Strike is played, after it resolves, a random Hydra High Council tactic enters the city as a villain. Got them over here. On the 5th Master Strike, each player shuffles a Red Skull tactic from their victory pile back into the Mastermind's tactics. That could be moderately annoying. Whenever a Mastermind tactic is in the city as a villain with that Mastermind's... Whenever a Mastermind tactic is in the city as a villain, that Mastermind's abilities are in effect. This time that actually matters because Baron Heinrich Zemo actually has an effect that matters. Whenever a Master Strike is played, if a Mastermind's tactic is in the city, also perform that Mastermind's Master Strike effect. So we had some pretty bad Master Strike effects from these two. These Master Strike effects are also moderately bad. I don't remember what all of them are. When it says that a Mastermind's abilities are in effect, does that mean the tactics would get Ultimate Abomination? And the tactics would get +9 attack if you're not a savior? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's how that works. I'm going to assume yes. That's how I'm going to play it. It's a little vague. It's a special rule, so there's no way for me to look it up. But I'm going to assume that the Mastermind tactics will get the effects of the Masterminds. That Mastermind's abilities are in effect. So if that isn't the case, the only thing this does is it lets me pay to recruit to rescue bystanders if a Zemo tactic is in the city. So I'm going to give the Mastermind tactics Ultimate Abomination and this effect when they show up. Talking about replacements, these two have already sort of showed up, but this is a great Mockingbird game. There's a lot of Hydra. There is... yeah, there's a second shield hero. So I'm bringing in Mockingbird. And then Jean, there's a couple heroes here with Savior. You have Savior, and you have Savior. So that works well with getting a lot of bystanders with Jean. Jean can get a lot of bystanders from... one of these guys generates bystanders. I don't remember which one. Maybe both of them do. And also I can generate bystanders from Baron Heinrich Zemo if his Mastermind tactics are in the city. So I want to bring in Jean too. This one is a replacement that I feel like it might not be good because I'm replacing the Human Torch with her, and the Human Torch is good, but I want to give it a try. I'm replacing Angel Noir just because he is the final, like these two, I'm replacing because I'm not allowed to replace Captain America, I'm not allowed to replace Cable, and I want to keep Agent X-13 for the Savior and for being a shield hero to go along with Mockingbird. So that leaves these two out in the cold, unfortunately. Human Torch is very strong. Angel Noir is like pretty strong. I like him, but I don't feel like this should be super difficult just because the Red Skull is so easy and this scheme does not seem very difficult. But it's possible that I get like very unlucky. Like, say 7 villains escape from Poland. That doesn't matter, because I only stack one scheme next to it. It's if any villains escape, I stack a scheme next to the conquered capital. You can't conquer the capital of Poland twice. So, this seems like it should be easy. I am excited to be proven wrong and get my butt kicked. So, I'm going to click the button. I'm going to make sure the extra villain group gets added. It did. Good. Alright, I think the reason the automation didn't pull it out last time is because the scheme requires manual setup in part of it. Like, you need to manually split the decks into 5 different things, so it just didn't bring out the extra 2 because it expects you to pay attention and notice that the decks that you're splitting don't have the heroes that you put in. Master Strike! Each player KOs a hero from their hand. Well, let me decide what I want to buy. I mean, I'm only buying a 4, so I can KO an agent. I mean, one side's gonna do like a shield deck, clearly. The other side might just take these Cable cards and try to wipe out the Mastermind. So this side's gonna do this side's gonna do this. And whenever a Master Strike is played, after it resolves, a random Hydra High Council tactic enters the city as a villain. So, let's shove this on in here. That has 16 attack. Well, that's not happening anytime soon. Alright, which side is doing which? This side's gonna have 3 recruit next turn, so I think this side should take the shield stuff so I can get take cover. So just take these 2. Maybe take Sniper Squad and over take cover. Alright, the Hydra bases also should make this pretty easy. The Hydra bases do not get put on the bottom of the villain deck. This adds cards back into the villain deck in addition to adding an extra villain group. This feels like it should be super easy. But yeah, this is not a villain, so it doesn't get added back. What happens if the city shrinks and there's a Hydra base above it? I guess it just gets KO'd. So they don't escape. This is a complicated setup for what feels like it should be extremely easy. I guess this side's just taking these, because I want all the shield stuff on the other side. Like, Strike at the Heart of Evil's good. If I get both of these, that's a free hit on Red Skull. Army of One. It's a very good card. Master Strike. Okay, this Master Strike effect happens too. So what order do I do these? I guess it doesn't matter. Each player KOs a Hydra villain from their victory pile or gains a wound. Adapt. Does that happen? Does the adapt happen? There are mastermind tactics in the city. That mastermind's abilities are in effect whenever a master strike is played. The mastermind tactics in the city also perform that mastermind's master strike effect. I guess it adapts? I don't... It's kind of weird. The setup's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. And then Master Strike, each player KOs a hero from their hand. Well, I need the recruit on this side, so I'm gonna KO this. I guess I also need the recruit on this side if I want to buy the other Strike at the Heart of Evil, so I'm gonna KO this. And then whenever a Master Strike is played, after it resolves, a random Hydra High Council tactic enters the city as a villain. So it gets plus attack equal to the total printed attack of all the heroes in the HQ. That's a lot. Well, not going to do anything about that. Alright, what do I think is better? Sniper Squad or Take Cover? I mean, Take Cover really needs more instinct to be good. Being able to discard like a trash starter card from the top of your deck's fine. I think Sniper Squad's going to be better. This will trigger literally all the time, unless I have less than 5 cards in my hand. What does this do? +2 attack while there's a villain here, okay. Okay, we got a Baron Zemo tactic in here now, so now these Master Strikes happen as well if a Mastermind tactic or a Master Strike comes up. And I can now use 2 recruit to rescue a bystander whenever I fight a villain. Just gonna buy this. And now a Zola tactics in here. So you have Ultimate Abomination, which means you have a lot of attack. I mean, stuff escaping right now doesn't matter, because we're not in a country. So I don't give a shit if any of this stuff escapes, to be completely honest. Alright, I've got both of these triggers, so I'll start with this. Then 1 recruit, 1 attack, woman out of time. And then 2 attack. I get 1 more attack for each other shield hero I played this turn that costs 1 or more, so that's you. I can only fight this Hydra base, so I will do that. Fight KO one of your heroes. KO an agent. And buy another paramilitary ops. I'm gonna need these take covers eventually, but I do have Sniper Squad. I can probably get it whenever I want. Just getting some more attack. More attack is good. The take covers will come eventually, right? Getting a lot of shield cards, it's very nice. Now this is a bit of a pickle, because I kind of want all those cards on the other side. You know what I mean? I don't really have instinct on the other side, though. Maybe I could go over here with Instinct. Kinda wanna get this. It's a good card. It's a damn good card. I'm going to buy an officer and then try to get to this eventually. Wish I had that on the other side, but that's fine. Alright, so this gets played first. It's immediately discarded, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, it might matter. 5 recruit. Just another paramilitary ops, right? Yeah. It's going rather well. Alright, this is escaped. It is a villain, so I need to KO something. Question is what? I can fight Red Skull this turn. That's nice. See, this is unfortunate because I kind of want these cards on this side now. I guess I'll KO this. Getting the Savior is actually going to be rather difficult. So I'm going to KO this. What's my shield level over here? I have 1 Hydra base. Does shield level count locations? I think it does. Any card with the Shield Hydra team icons with Shield or Hydra in its card name. So, yes, the Hydra bases count. What do I do here? Well, I'm gonna counter for Strike at the Heart of Evil, I guess. Just to keep track of it. I think I'm just fighting Red Skull. I don't care if this escapes, like, at all. So, I'm just gonna fight Red Skull for 7. Fight! Draw 2 cards, then draw another card for each Hydra villain in your victory pile. Oh. It's actually kind of annoying, because I wanted these back in the shuffle. I was gonna heal this wound, but now I just buy this, right? Wow. Mockingbird and X13 are showing up to the party today. Fight this. I'm making a shield officer. I mean, a shield officer on this side is good. I have 3 paramilitary ops to go along with it. This might KO something, might not. Fight this for 3. Fight, I'm making a shield officer, I will. And reveal the top card of your deck, cost 0, KO it. And I'm now at shield level 2. Let me get my shield level over here. Cost 0, KO it. Okay. This side's doing pretty good. I'm going to take a sidekick over here. Are there shield sidekicks? No. Normal sidekicks aren't shield, and I think everything else is like Pet Avengers and X-Men. Or random X stuff. X stuff, my favorite. Master Strike. Okay, we got a lot of Master Strike effects happening here. Let me just go down the list, starting with you. For each hero in the HQ that has less than 2 printed attack, put that hero on the bottom of the hero deck, and then each player discards a card of that hero's cost. Okay, that sucks. So each side needs to discard 2 3 costs. Goodbye. Then you, Master Strike. Each player KOs a bystander from their victory pile. Any player cannot do so gains a wound. This side KOs this side gets the wound. Then this one, each player discards 2 heroes with attack icons, adapt. Alright. Still don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I am adapting them. And then Master Strike, each player KOs a hero from their hand. And whenever a Master Strike is played, after it resolves, a random Hydra High Council tactic enters the city as a villain. Okay. It's a lot of effects. My next couple of turns are not very good. Alright, Scheme Twist. Okay, we finally got a Scheme Twist. The Axis invades a new country. Put all villains and bystanders from the city on the bottom of the villain deck. Notably, not locations. Doesn't say in a random order. Pretend that was random. The number of city spaces changes. Play 2 cards from the villain deck. Okay, so the number of city spaces is now 4. If any villains escape this country, stack a twist next to the scheme as a conquered capital. Ambush. Black Knight captures a bystander. And, okay, that's a bad fight effect. It's not that bad because of the fact that the villain deck just keeps getting more stuff into it. Alright, 2 recruit. I'm gonna buy another sidekick over here. Okay, 2 attack plus an extra 2 that I can only use for the mastermind. 2 recruit, triple shield, draw a card. This is probably a good time to heal these wounds. I can't fight anything this turn, and there's nothing I super want to recruit. So, I'm just gonna heal the wounds. Alright. Time for some math. Okay, so the first one doesn't get any extra attack. The second one gets 1 extra attack, and the third one gets 2 extra attack. Very exciting. I think I just fight Red Skull. Like, something escapes, and 1 capital gets conquered? That's not the end of the world. Can this side fight anything next turn? Oh, absolutely it can. Oh, but this side can fight the Mastermind next turn. 3, 5, yeah. I mean, but this side can fight the Mastermind this turn, right? I could fight this and fight a Hydra base. I could fight this and fight this. It's Stanley. Yeah, what if I fight this? I could try and get... I only have 3 paramilitary ops. I've KO'd 2 shield troopers over here. I could try to get sniper shot. What else do I have? I have sniper shot. I have... Do I have any Mockingbird cards? Well, there's a question. I don't think I bought any Mockingbird cards. I think they got put on the bottom. I mean, the other side can fight Red Skull next turn. I'm gonna fight this for 4. The savior doesn't happen. I'm going to say X13 and try to get sniper shot. I'm a gamer. Say a hero name, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, put one with the exact near hero name into your hand, put the rest back in any order. So this now goes out of time, and I get an extra attack which lets me fight Red Skull. Alright, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO 1, discard 1, and put 1 back on top. KO this, discard this, put this back on top. I think I'm going to buy another officer, because the Mockingbird recruit cards got put on the bottom. I kind of want to be able to recruit Spymaster. You're Hydra, right? No, you're Masters of Evil. So my shield level is 2. Yeah, I'm going to buy another officer. I need to make sure I can get to Battle Staves and Spymaster. Ambush. Black Knight captures a bystander. Okay, I'm going to play this first. It's 3 attack because I have 3 hero classes, and then it goes out of time. Then 1 attack, draw a card. 2 attack. Plus an extra 2 attack, only usable to fight the Mastermind. I think I'm just fighting Red Skull. In 2 more Master Strikes, on the 5th Master Strike, each player shuffles a Red Skull tactic from their victory pile back into the Mastermind tactics. So, in 2 Master Strikes, I'm going to be shuffling stuff back in. I think I can probably beat him before those show up. So I'm just going to fight him for 7. Fight, you get plus 3 attack. It's nice. Just fight this. I do not have Savior, but I get a sidekick. And then 3 recruit. I guess I buy another officer over here. Trying into one of these. Ambush. Radioactive Man captures a bystander. Start of the turn. This plays and is immediately discarded. Should I buy before I play this? Probably going to Prodigy this and buy Spymaster. This is currently a 2 attack card. It's not actually a lot. Maybe I Prodigy Rusty. If I Prodigy Sniper Squad, does this go out of time? Or, well, if this does go out of time, then next turn it's useless because I have to play it first, so that's probably not a great idea. Spymaster is not very good. I think I want Battle Staves. I'm probably still copying the Shield Officer. I'm gonna buy Battle Staves first, and then play Rusty. Oh no, wait, I don't need to copy this yet. Because I have the extra recruit from Sniper's Shot, I forgot. So I'm going to buy Battle Staves first. And then play Rusty. I investigate my deck for a card that costs 0. I KO it or discard it. KO this. Leave this on top, or copy Rusty to try and get another KO and put this on the bottom. What am I doing with Prodigy? I either copy this and buy another officer. That doesn't sound very useful. I think I'm going to copy Rusty. So I'm going to put this on the bottom, actually. And I Prodigy Rusty for 1 more attack, and I investigate my deck for a card that costs 0. I KO it or discard it. KO this one. And put this back on top, or put it on the bottom so that it pairs with the other one that I just put there. Put it on top. 4 attack. I can fight this. That's bad. Probably just fighting a Hydra base. So now my shield level is 4. That makes Spymaster a 3 attack card. I'm going to fight this for 4, fight KO one of my heroes. Oh boy. Let me start with this. Oh, wait, this, I forgot I had this. So this is 3 attack. Because I have 3 hero classes, and it's immediately discarded. And I do this. To recruit triple shield, draw a card. This is going to escape no matter what. I think I just pushed to win. Fight, you get +4 recruit. That is really fucking good, because now I have Army of Cable. Or Army of One. This is my card now. Now a Scheme Twist should show up and put all these on the bottom, right? Darn. Alright. Actually, these aren't in the city anymore. And there's not a Hydra High Council tactic in the city anymore. So the only one that happens is Red Skull's tactic. And then this enters the city, and then the Endless Armies escape. So, Master Strike, each player KOs a hero from their hand. Goodbye, and... goodbye. And then whenever a Master Strike is played, after it resolves, a random Hydra High Council tactic enters the city as a villain. So this has escaped. Which means Poland has been conquered by the Axis, and I need to KO something from in here. I don't think I'm doing bystander stuff anymore. I feel like bringing in Jean was not very useful. Okay, 2 attack, shield level 2, draw a card. Then, hold up. This isn't going out of time this turn, but I'm winning this turn, so who cares? So 2 attack plus 1 more attack for each other shield hero I played this turn. It costs 1 or more, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then 2 attack plus 4 more. Let me milk some VP before I fight you. I have 8 attack left over. I feel like Supreme Hydra is probably the way to go for VP, right? Yeah, I have 1 other Hydra tactic. Yeah, this is going to be a big VP card. Or mine now. And I fight Red Skull for 7 and win. This was as easy as I thought it was going to be. But somehow I still got really cool, like a really cool deck out of it. Oh, let's count some VP. Left side got, so this should be 6. So left side got 22 VP, very low VP game, and the right side got 18 VP, and if you add those together you get 40, so click here if you won. Total VP below 40, go to battle 3. This was incredibly easy, but it was a Red Skull game, so what do you expect? The left side got really good, really thin, very, very good. Why is Prodigy still here? Did I get another Prodigy? Hold up. No? Why did Prodigy not get discarded? That's an interesting thing that has happened. Has that always been a problem? Shouldn't be a problem. Hold up. No, that's very weird. But yeah, this side was incredible. I mean, it's a super thin deck with a lot of oomph from the 3 paramilitary ops that I got. Got very lucky with these ops. This side was like... I guess this was a Captain America deck? Like multicolored deck, sort of? Storm the Beachhead was very strong this game. It was 3 attack man at a time, 3 more attack the next turn. That was very good. I got Army of One, never got to play it. Game ended too fast. Strike at the Heart of Evil is very good when the Mastermind only has 7 attack. Although I think a lot of the times I fought the Mastermind, I had enough attack straight up, and the extra attack from Strike at the Heart of Evil didn't actually do anything. There was one turn where I drew both at the same time, and it did something that turn, but a lot of the times I had 7 attack, and then I got +2 from Strike at the Heart of Evil. And I couldn't fight the Hydra bases because they had +2 from things being underneath them. So yeah, this deck didn't really have a super identity going for it, but it was still good enough. And good enough's good enough, right? So that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.